Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of Horror Hands, and for this video I was going to go through the things that I've found in charity shops recently. I've been out and about quite a bit checking out a few shops and I've found some interesting things. I found a few US releases, which is pretty cool because I'm not a huge fan of the Region 2 DVDs that have got BBFC certificates plastered all over them. But yeah, I've got quite a few cool things. Not that much, but then again I have bought about 30 Blu-rays, 30 Arrow Blu-rays recently, so they're keeping me going. So the first film I've got is Blessed, which stars Heather Graham and James Purefoy, who are a couple who are trying for a baby. And she manages to get pregnant with the help of like this fertilization clinic or something. But she keeps getting these haunting visions from this like hooded figure saying that something's not quite right and there's something evil about her pregnancy. So it's very much kind of like a Rosemary's Baby kind of clone. It's okay, it has its moments, but it is a bit dull as well in places. Worth checking out if you can find it cheap, like I did. The next film, this is one that I've wanted to see for a long time and I've never got round to buying it, but I found it in CEX really cheap, and it's Fade to Black. So haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but looking forward to doing so. Hopefully it will be enjoyable. The next one I got, this sounded interesting. This is The Last Sign. This is about a woman who her husband dies in a car crash, but he was quite abusive. He was a bit of an alcoholic, and he continues to haunt her after he dies. So strange things keep happening. The phone keeps ringing at night at the time that he died, and things like that. This movie is okay, but it is a little bit dull. It's a bit too melodramatic, and it focuses a lot on her trying to move on and her on and off romance with the guy next door, which is just cheesy and awful. But it did have a few creepy moments. The haunting side of it was quite cool. But yeah, overall a little bit flat. This next one, I couldn't believe I found this. So this is kind of venturing into the more darker corners of horror now. This is more of the extreme type of horror. But I was walking through town and I saw this guy. He got this little market stall and he was selling mainly non-horror like TV shows and kind of mainstream Blu-rays. And he had a tiny little horror section which was mainly like Hammer horror and stuff that I already owned. But then within all that he had this as well. And it was Men Behind the Sun, which is like a Faces of Death style movie about the horrors of this Japanese concentration camp, and it details the horrific torture and experimentation of Chinese prisoners. So it's one that I've known about for many years. It's intrigued me for quite a few years, and I've read quite a bit about it, but never got around to seeing it. I do have an appreciation for more extreme kind of horror movies when I'm in the mood. So when I feel like it, I'm going to check this out and just see what it's all about really. But I cannot believe that I found this on a little market stand in town. That's just awesome. Next one, this is a cool purchase as well for a charity shop. It's Monster in the Closet, the Trauma movie. And I watched this last night and really enjoyed it. Thought this was a very fun film, highly entertaining. So yeah, glad I picked that one up. Next one is Russell Mulcahy's Tale of the Mummy. This one was okay. I thought it'd be like a carbon copy of the Brendan Fraser Mummy because it came out around the same time, but it was a little bit different. This one takes place in like the city rather than Egypt. It was alright, it was decent enough. It has a really good cast. It's got like Jason Scott Lee, Christopher Lee's in it, Sean Pertwee, Honor Blackman, Shelley Duvall. So decent cast. Yeah, it was alright, not too bad. Oops. Next one, I didn't actually pick this one up in a shop. I actually bought this online because I want to get more werewolf movies, and it's Werewolf of Washington. And I really enjoyed this. This was really good, quite underrated. So I'm going to do an actual review on this so I can talk a bit more about it. But yeah, really enjoyed that. And the last one, again, just found this when I was out and about, is The Whip and the Body, starring Christopher Lee. This is a film directed by Mario Bava, and it was really, really good. Wonderful gothic ghost story. Had a lot of fun watching this. It has some of the best kind of gothic imagery that I've ever seen in a film. Really, really well made. Highly recommend it. If you're into like 60s horror movies and your more atmospheric type of films, definitely check this one out. It was really, really good. Very well made. So yeah, that's everything, along with the Arrow things that I've shown in previous videos. So let me know if you've seen any of them. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.